before I get into my like many questions really fast,
Okay.
I have an opinion to ask you. So I have a friend
Okay.
that I work with. Her name is Gail. Does she remind you of anyone? She does burlesque.
She does burlesque. Who does she remind me of? She does remind me of someone. Who?
You, right?
Oh, God.
That's what I was going for.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right.
It's almost identical. Almost.
You're right. Oh, my God. She actually really looks like me. What the hell am I? What is wrong with me?
But I just want to say what an honor it is to be like even talking to you, because you're definitely like the
Oh.
leading action woman of the decade. Like everything you do has been like hit after hit.
You are a badass.
Hear the sound of the bells when the Lord gone. And them boys unleash hell when the war's on. Bloodthirsty when the dogs put their paws on. You gon' tell them that they go a little bit of clothes on. Put them on the battlefields where they cook. Them ignorant niggas just tryna miss what I said. Command bitch, you put a purse on them. Get them wild niggas going around deaths on them. I'm the general, I can be worth something. My soldiers is ready to put a black hearse on them.
And my favorite character you've ever done is Nebula. Her character to me is, she's in my top 5 favorite Marvel characters, which is unbelievable because
wow.
she's the only character that's like flawed in a way where it's like, it's very, what's the word? Gritty, where it's like the detaching and reattaching and like the abuse aspect. It's like other characters are flawed, but this one in particular is like, it just, I don't know. I like the way she carries herself, but before I get too into it, did you shave your head completely for the first film?
Yes. So completely, like, not a hair on my head, no stubble, just smooth, bald head for the first movie. Because James Gunn said whichever actress plays this role must shave her head. Like, that is, like, if they're not willing to shave their head, they're not even auditioning. So that's what happens.
Now, I know there's years apart between films. Did he keep that up going into the second?
I'm actually in the middle of filming the third one right now, and look at this.
And you have your hair back. Yeah, you're just like, no.
No, they're being kind. I think, you know,
They're
they understood that. Yeah, like they're like, you know what, she's gonna be bald for like a decade.
Right.
or not bald for a decade, but it takes a long time.
Where'd you find the voice for Nebula? That,
so
like,
Nebula, yeah, the raspy voice. Yeah, my voice actually feels like it's going because I've been shouting as Nebula for the past few days. But no, James Gunn came up with that voice, actually. We were kind of like, I came in to do my first scene, kind of did like a normal generic villain voice. And then he was like, let's try something different. Like, how are you different from all the other Guardians? What's your thing? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, well, you know, let's try a Clint Eastwood, Marilyn Monroe voice. And he just plucked that out of thin air.
That's cool.
And that's where it came from. And then I was like, oh, this informs the way I move. It changes everything.
That's really cool. I never thought of it because, like, now that you said that, that's all I picture is Clint Eastwood as Marilyn Monroe. I should,
yes,
like, you know,
cosplaying.
It's cool. It works. Do you So I love the only time you've maybe so I don't cry like at all, but there was an episode of Doctor Who that I saw before I bring it back to Nebula that made me cry, and it was the Vincent Van Gogh one.
Yeah, that gets everyone.
I wanted to get that out there because, like, when they cue the music at the end and doing the like shots around him, like, why are they doing that?
Yeah, I know. Wreaking havoc with everyone's emotions.
But lastly, in terms of like filming Nebula in the US, I believe it was filmed, correct?
Yeah. Well, the first one was London, and then the second one was America, and the third one is America.
So what's the difference between filming in the US and like in Doctor Who, the BBC network? Is there a lot of differences? And is there...
The main difference is that, like, we don't really have craft service in the UK. So, like, in America, I came and I saw this just, like, table that was a feast. And I was like, this is free? And I can take whatever I want? And they were like, yeah, what is wrong with you?
Why are you yelling?
I'm like, I just can't believe it.
That's fantastic.
Oh, we only have 10 seconds left.
I know you gotta go, but it's been wonderful. I hope to see you in person. I want to get some Nebula stuff signed.
Oh, yeah. That was close. That's a goal. We are now one apiece.
I would like to try again.
Tied up. Feel the tension? It's fun. That was terrible. Now you have a chance to win. And you've won. Congratulations. Fair game. Good sport. You have fun?
It was fun.